just started. It should be working. It has to be because I went on there and marked in. And listen, I don't need to do it though.
Go ahead. No, last time because the audio.
Oh yeah. Where's the plug on this?
Somewhere. Alright, I gotta go.
Alright, see you. Oh, that's right here. This is just here. The soundboard's working.
Put them on and test it.
Are you even ready like this?
Yeah. Test. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Good. Did you mark in?
Yeah, I did.
Test. Test. Can you hear that? Welcome, fans, to our Division II Class A matchup between the Franklin Road Academy Panthers and the Donelson Christian Academy Wildcats. FRA enters with a record of 2-3, and DCA with a record of 3-3. The Panthers will receive the ball to start the game. Kicking off for the Wildcats will be number 13, Brian Patterson. The Wildcats fell in a very close game in their last matchup against Boyd Buchanan in Chattanooga. Wildcats played very well, but had some late troubles that cost them the game. DCA looks to open district play with a good win here tonight against rival FRA. Patterson lines up to kick. It's a short kick. A little bobble by FRA, but it's downed at about the 35-yard line with no return from the Panthers. Wildcats had a strong defensive showing last game. Hopefully they can keep the defense strong this game and shut down FRA's offense. FRA will begin the game with one back, two receivers out. The snap, quarterback will drop back. He's being chased heavily by two DCA defenders, and the pass is incomplete over to the left side. Great coverage by the Wildcats, number 22, Chance Jones, and 15, James Douglas. That was Caleb Smith on the pursuit of the quarterback. Wildcats getting good pressure early may force FRA to do something special with the ball. FRA this time will line up in the I formation with 2 receivers out. One comes in motion across the field. Quarterback will hand it off to number 15 in the backfield. Stop appears to be made by number 73, Ira Von Allman. There is a short gain for the Panthers, maybe about 3 yards, but that'll bring up third and quite a bit of distance for the Panthers. Panthers will try this third down conversion in the I formation. 23 moving across the field. Drops back, throw. It's, broken up by number 22, Chance Jones. That'll force a 4th down for the Panthers. And they will be punting the ball away to the Wildcats. Set back to return for the Wildcats will be the combination of number 21, Nathaniel Stewart, and number 22, Chance Jones. The punt is in the air. Stewart will call fair catch as he catches the ball at about the 24, 25-yard line. Wildcats will begin the ball from about the 25 as it'll be 1st and 10. Wildcats will set up in the I formation with fullback number 50, Doug Jones, and running back number 21, Nathaniel Stewart. Reddick will snap the ball, hands it off to Stewart, and he's stopped after a very short gain by number 2 and number 55 for FRA. Stewart not getting much on the ground. There was a flag on the play, but it has been waved off. So there's no penalty on the play. And the Wildcats will have a 2nd down and about 9 yards to go. Reddick will line up in the pistol this time with Stewart in the backfield again. Pratt is motioned across the field. Reddick drops back to pass. He is looking deep to number 15, Douglas. But it is incomplete. Wildcats would have got a huge momentum shift if they could have completed that pass. But unfortunately, it falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Wildcats haven't had much success with the deep ball this year, but nonetheless, he was open, so it was a good play. Reddick will be under center for this play with Stewart in the backfield. Holiday and Douglas out to one side, Jones out to the other. Reddick will roll out to his left. He throws the ball. It is complete to number 8, Alec Pratt. Looks like he got a gain of about 5, which will not be enough for a 1st down for the Wildcats. Wildcats will probably punt this ball away as it is about 4th and 5. But it appears that no change of plans. The Wildcats will punt the ball. Stewart back to punt for the Wildcats. It's up in the air. It's good bounce, but number 2 will return it. On the pursuit is number 30, Connor McCroskey, but he breaks away from the tackle, and he is met at about the 48-yard line where he will be tackled. Stop made by number 18, Jordan Holiday. FRA with an early 3 and out, but will get the ball back in excellent field position. Panthers in a single back formation. Quarterback will hand it off. He's up the middle, but he's met after a gain of about 3 or 4. The stop appears to be made by number 1, Shannon Thane. That'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. They will break the huddle in the I formation. Number 30 will motion out to the tight end position. Quarterback drops back to pass. He throws it over to the sideline and is caught by number 2. Looks like a gain of about 7. Stop made by number 22, Chance Jones, and 15, James Douglas, over on the sidelines. That gain of 5 will bring up a 3rd and short for the Panthers. Panthers were unable to convert their first 3rd down of the night. This one will be much shorter, though, as they line up in the I formation. Quarterback will drop back to... Nope, he will hand it off, but he is met in the backfield by number 50, Doug Jones. That is a huge stop for the Wildcats as they will get the ball back on 4th down. It appears that FRA will be going for it on 4th and very short. It's a risky play call to begin the game, but he hands it off, and he's off to the side, but he is met in the backfield by the Wildcats, number 15, James Douglas, and also by number 30, Connor McCroskey. Wildcats will take that field position at about the 41-yard line. They shut down the huge threat of the Panthers' good field position. Wildcats will line up for their first play of this drive in the I formation. Shannon Thane back in the backfield. Reddick looks to the left, throws it to Douglas, and he is off for a good gain of about 13. That is good enough for a Wildcats first down. Wildcats moved the ball well on their first play after going 3 and out on the last drive. They will be in the I formation again as Pratt comes across to the other side. Jones will also come across. Reddick hands it off to Thane. Thane off to the left side. He avoids one tackler in the backfield and gets out to about a gain of 3. That'll bring up 2nd down and about 7 for the Wildcats. Good run to avoid the man in the backfield and break for some extra yards by Thane right there. Ball will be spotted about the 39-yard line as the Wildcats break the huddle. It'll be single back formation. Pratt will come across the field in motion. Reddick on the toss to Thane out to the outside. Oh, but he's stopped in the backfield. Big stop by the Panthers, number 5. That is huge for FRA as it goes from 3rd and short to now it's 3rd and long. Wildcats will lose about 2 or 3 yards on that play, and it will now be 3rd and 8. Wildcats will break the huddle and be in shotgun formation. Pratt will come across the field one more time. Reddick drops back, but there's a huge rush. And, but he breaks away from the rush. He's on the move, and he gets a great gain on the quarterback keeper. The broken play will go for about 10 yards, and that is good enough for a Wildcats first down. Great job by Reddick on that play to avoid the sack and make it into a huge gain. Wildcats with a huge third down conversion as that keeps the drive alive. And they will break into the I formation for this play. FRA looks like they don't know what's going on. Fain gets the snap. He's off for about 2 or 3 yards up the middle. FRA looked a little confused, so DCA ran a quick play up the middle. Got maybe 3 or 4 yards on the play. A flag was thrown on that play, but it was waved off by the officials. Wildcats will line up in the pistol formation for this play. 2 tight ends out to the right. Pratt will motion over to the left. Reddick will drop back to pass. He is looking to the corner for Douglas, and it is complete for a touchdown for the Wildcats. Wildcats will take an early touchdown lead as Will Reddick throws a 25-yard touchdown pass to the corner, hitting James Douglas for the touchdown. That is a huge momentum swing for the Wildcats as they get on the board with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Back to attempt the extra point for the Wildcats will be kicker number 13, Brian Patterson. Will Reddick to hold. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and it is straight through the center as the Wildcats will take an early 7-0 lead over Franklin Road Academy.
DCA would also like to thank Centurion Stone and Exteriors. The DCA connections for replacement windows, James Hardy siding, vinyl soffit, and facelift. Call Centurion Stone at 615-256-6695 or visit them online at centurionstone.com.
The Wildcats will line up to kick after that early touchdown. Patterson back to kick. It is another very short kick for the Wildcats with a high bounce. FRA's return is going. He breaks a tackle, and he is across the field. But he is brought down by number 15, James Douglas, but not only after a good return where the Panthers will get the ball all the way down to the 45-yard line. The plan for a short kick for the Wildcats did not turn out as they hoped, as FRA gets a good return and will start in Wildcats territory. They will line up in the I formation now. Quarterback will drop back, hands the ball off, tries to get up the middle, and he will get about 2 or 3 yards. Not much on the play, but they are moving the ball. That'll bring up a second at about 8 or 9 for the Panthers. FRA will break into the I formation one more time. 2 receivers out to the quarterback's left side. He pitches the ball out to the strong side. He makes one cut to avoid a few DCA tacklers, and he will get maybe 2 yards on the play. Good job by DCA to avoid the big run and stop him early. Wildcats defense looks pretty good at this point. The Panthers will break the huddle and send 3 receivers out to the right side and 1 running back in the backfield. Quarterback will drop back. He will look to his right. He looks to go deep, but there is nobody there. Intended for the Panthers, number 23. And on the coverage was number 21, Nathaniel Stewart. That'll force another punt for the Panthers, as the Wildcats will send number 22, Chance Jones, back to receive the punt. That is a good punt, and it will go out of bounds, and it will be spotted at about the 11-yard line. Wildcats will be pushed back deep into their own territory as they will start this drive from the 11-yard line. Reddick will line up with 2 running backs in the backfield as Jones will come across the middle. Hands it off to Stewart, who tries to get up the middle but is stopped after no gain. 1 yard, if anything. But the Panthers did a good job of clogging up the holes in the middle to stop the Wildcats before getting gain of yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats, as they are still deep into their own territory and need to get out. They will break the huddle and move into the pistol formation. Stewart in the backfield with Reddick. 3 receivers out. Reddick will drop back to pass. There's pressure coming. He scrambles out to the left. He's on the move, and he is getting good yardage as he picks up maybe 8 or 9 yards. Not quite enough for a first down, but a good gain to keep the play alive. Reddick's done a nice job so far of avoiding the pressure and turning it into a huge gain for the Wildcats. It will now be 3rd and short as DCA lines up for this play. They'll line up with 2 running backs in the backfield as they may try to power the ball for the last 2 yards of this drive. It is handoff to Fain. Fain will not get much on the play. Looks like Fain was stopped after no gain, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Wildcats. Wildcats will line up in the punt formation with number 21, Nathaniel Stewart, back to punt. The kick is up in the air, and there will be no return as the ball will go out of bounds. The ball will be marked at about the 38-yard line, so a good punt for the Wildcats as they push FRA into their territory. FRA will break the huddle, looking for something to start on offense as they have punted the ball the last 2 times. and failing on 1 4th down conversion. Quarterback will drop back. He'll throw a quick pass out to his left, and he is met after about maybe a gain of 1 by number 1, Shannon Fain, and number 22, Chance Jones on that stop. Wildcats doing a great job of covering the pass in this first quarter. That'll bring up 2nd and long for the Panthers as they are looking to move the ball on this drive. Panthers will be in the I formation with 2 receivers out to the quarterback's right side. Quarterback will hand it off, and he will move off to the right, but he is nowhere as he is stopped early in the backfield by number 70, D. Ewan, and 50, Doug Jones. Great defense by the Wildcats in this first quarter as the Panthers are not moving the ball at all. That'll bring up 3rd and long for the FRA. They will break the huddle into the I formation one more time as there is a receiver on each side. The fullback will motion out to the tight end position. Quarterback will drop back to pass. He's looking deep, and he's got a receiver if he's there. Oh, but the ball is tipped up. Oh! As the battle for the ball by number 22, Chance Jones, and the FRA receiver is not, the pass will fall incomplete. That was a great battle for the ball as the FRA receiver almost tipped it over Jones to complete the catch. Such an exciting play, but that is the end of the first quarter as it will be your score. Franklin Road Academy Panthers 0, Donelson Christian Academy Wildcats 7.
Again, that's the Lord's Church every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. here on the campus of DCA.
The second quarter will begin as Franklin Road is set back to punt. Back to return the punt once again will be number 21, Nathaniel Stewart, and 22, Chance Jones. Punt almost blocked by number 11, Devin Wheeler. It doesn't look like the Wildcats will attempt to return this one. And FRA will down the ball at the 25-yard line. Wildcats getting a great touchdown pass from Will Reddick on the last drive. Let's see if they can move the ball like they have been during the first quarter. Wildcats will line up in the I formation with 1 receiver to each side. Also 1 tight end to each side. Reddick rolls out to his right. Passes to 22, Chance Jones, but it is incomplete. Jones almost with the reception, but dropping it at the very end of the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. That catch would have been good for a first down, but incomplete at the very last second. Wildcats will break the huddle into the I formation again. Reddick will drop back. He will hand it off to Stewart. Stewart is met after a very short gain as the Panthers do a good job of stopping the run up the middle. Wildcats have not moved the ball too much on the ground as most of their success has come through the air. It'll be 3rd and long as the Wildcats need this first down. Reddick will stand back in the shotgun formation for this one. Snaps the ball. There's a huge rush coming from FRA, and Reddick is eaten up in the backfield. FRA with a huge blitz on that play. Reddick was going nowhere as there was too many defenders in white on that play. That'll bring up a 4th and 20 for the Wildcats. Wildcats will look to punt the ball deep to avoid giving FRA good field position. The punt is up from Stewart. It is over to the left side of the field, and it will stay in bounds. And the FRA player is met after no return by number 30, Connor McCroskey. That is a good job of running down the field to stop any kind of return from the Panthers. McCroskey has done a great job all year of getting down the field and stopping the punts. Panthers will break their huddle and go into the I formation. Quarterback will drop back, but it is a draw play as it'll hand off up the middle. He is breaking for a huge run, and he's got a lot of room. Shannon Fain looks for the angle. Oh, and he cuts the runner off as the tackle will be made by number 22, Chance Jones. That is a huge gain for the Panthers as they will go 35 yards on that run. That is an excellent start to this drive for FRA as they have not had much success on offense until now. FRA will line up with one running back in the backfield. Quarterback will drop back to pass. Oh, but he is stuffed in the backfield by number 30, Connor McCroskey. McCroskey with a huge sack to stop the Panthers' momentum as he will lose about 5 yards. Good job by the Wildcats defense to recover after a huge gain. That'll bring up 2nd and long for the Panthers. Panthers will line up with one in the backfield and 2 receivers out to the right. Quarterback is looking to go, but it is a broken play, and he is stuffed in the backfield once again by number 53, Caleb Smith, excuse me. Caleb Smith with a huge tackle on that play. Good job to save the broken play and stop the Panthers in the backfield. With that sack by Smith, that'll line up a 3rd and 20 for the Panthers. Panthers will look to throw the ball on this play. Huge pursuit by DCA again. Always caught over on the sidelines. And it is ruled a catch. Stop made by number 15, James Douglas. That reception will be good enough for about 15 yards, but not good enough for the first down for the Panthers. Panthers will have about a 4th and 5 on this play. They're easily in field goal range. Let's see if they decide to kick it or if they decide to go for one more. It appears that the Panthers will line up to kick it. Here comes the pursuit. The kick is up, and it is good. Panthers will pick up 3 points on that drive, as it will be FRA 3, Donelson Christian Academy 7. Panthers do a good job of moving the ball on that drive, and it will result in 3 points. The Panthers will set to kick off from the 40-yard line. Deep to return for the Wildcats is number 21, Nathaniel Stewart. FRA will kick it kind of short. Douglas will catch the ball, and Jordan Holiday will return the ball. He'll get about 2 yards and advance the ball to the 32-yard line, where the Wildcats will start with the 1st and 10. Wildcats will start this drive in the I formation. Pratt will move across the field. Reddick will snap the ball. He will not hand it off on the play action. He's looking to throw the ball. He will run the ball on the keeper. He'll get about 3 or 4 yards. Reddick has done a great job of running the ball in this game so far. He's especially been good on the blitz, picking up the blitz and turning them into a huge play. Second and short now for the Wildcats, as they'll line up with one running back in the backfield. That is Shannon Fain. Here comes a blitz again from FRA, as the Wildcats will try to run it up the middle, but it's stopped by the FRA blitz. FRA has done a fantastic job of stuffing the Wildcats' run attempts. Reddick will be in the shotgun for this 3rd and long. Fain out to his left. Once again, heavy pressure coming from FRA, and the screen play is unsuccessful, as it will get 1 yard, if anything. But it looks like it'll be no gain. Panthers do a great job of stopping the Wildcats on that drive. The Wildcats will line up to punt on this 4th and long. Stewart in the backfield to punt. Stewart's punt is back deep. It is caught by number 30, Connor McCroskey, at about the 32-yard line. Panthers will break the huddle. They'll line up with one running back in the backfield, 2 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Quarterback will drop back to pass. He's looking to his left. He sees nothing, but he is stopped by a group of Wildcats. Looks like he was stopped at the line of scrimmage. May have gained 1 yard. That'll bring up 2nd and long for the Panthers. Panthers will break the huddle and head into the I formation on this 2nd and long. 2 receivers out to the right and 1 tight end out to the right. Quarterback will hand it off. He looks to go to the left side, and he is stopped after about a gain of 4. Tackle appears to be made by number 1, Shannon Fain. That'll bring up 3rd and about 6 or 7 for the Panthers. Panthers looking to move the ball as their last drive resulted in 3 points. Panthers get ready for this 3rd down with 1 in the backfield, 2 out to the right, and 1 out to the left. There will be a timeout on the field taken by Franklin Road. Coming out of this timeout, the Panthers will have the ball at the 36-yard line as it'll be 3rd and 6. Panthers have 1 running back in the backfield, 2 receivers out to the right, and 1 out to the left. Receiver motions out to the right side. Quarterback will drop back. He will throw it out to the right. Oh, and the receiver was open, but the pass is dropped by FRA's number 23. Coverage on that play by number 21, Nathaniel Stewart, and 30, Connor McCroskey. That'll bring up 4th down as the Panthers will once again punt the ball off to the Wildcats. The punt is in the air, and there will be a fair catch called by the Wildcats, and they will start the ball from their own 31-yard line. Wildcats will be looking to put some more points on the board right before halftime, as their last drive resulted in a 3-and-out. Wildcats could get a huge momentum swing if they could score right before the end of the half, as there is 4 minutes and 14 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Ruddick will snap the ball and he'll hand it off to number 36, Malik Smith. Malik will get about a gain of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. Wildcats haven't had much success on the ground tonight, but that play was very successful. They will once again line up in the I formation as Pratt will move across the other side. Reddick will snap the ball. He'll look to his right to throw, and he's got a receiver. They rule the pass incomplete, intended for number 15, James Douglas. That'll bring up third down for the Wildcats. Wildcats will look to convert this third down from the I formation. Looks like Malik Smith and Doug Jones in the backfield. Reddick will look to throw the ball, but it is batted down at the line of scrimmage by FRA. Good job by FRA's defensive line to stop that quick pass. Wildcats will be forced to punt once again as it is fourth down. Stewart will punt the ball off again for the Wildcats as it is high, and it is called for a fair catch by the Panthers, who will start the ball from their own 41-yard line. After that huge defensive stop, the Panthers will be looking to put some points on the board this time, as they will line up from this first play in single back formation. Quarterback will fake the handoff. He drops back to pass. He is looking for his running back over on the other side. Oh, and he's found him for a deep pass. And the Franklin Road Academy Panthers will score on that play. That is a 61-yard touchdown pass to the running back. DCA left a man open, and it cost him dearly on that play. The Panthers will line up for the extra point, as number 2 will be set to kick and number 18 to hold. The kick is almost blocked by the Wildcats, but nonetheless the extra point is good. Now your score now is Franklin Road Academy 10, Donelson Christian Academy 7. Panthers was set to kick off. Looks like Stewart is back to return for the Wildcats. And they will kick another short ball. And their catch was attempted by number 30, Connor McCroskey, but there is a huge pile for the ball. And there is also a flag on the play. The ball was recovered by the Wildcats, number 18, Jordan Holiday, but there is a flag on the play. Officials are discussing the penalty and where the ball should be placed. Here comes the call for the officials. It looks like it will be fair catch interference on the Panthers. Looks like the penalty will result in the Wildcats moving forward 15 yards, and they will now start the drive from the Panthers' 48-yard line. Wildcats will get the ball back with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first half, as they need to put some points on the board before the end of the half. The official is discussing the call with the Panthers head coach, as it looks like he is unhappy with the call. Reddick will line up in this with shotgun. He will drop back to pass, but there is huge pressure, but he will avoid the pressure once again, and he is on the move. Reddick looks like he will pick up about 7 or 8 yards. That is a good job by Reddick to avoid that pressure. Reddick has been so solid on the ground for the Wildcats during this game. That'll bring up 2nd and short for the Wildcats as they go into the huddle. They will line up with 3 receivers out to Reddick's right side and Fain in the backfield. The handoff to Fain, he's up the middle as he gets past the line of scrimmage, and he will get about 5 yards, which will give the Wildcats a fresh set of downs. Wildcats appear to be moving the ball quickly in the no-huddle offense as there's 2 minutes left in the half. Fain once again in the backfield and 2 receivers out to each side. Reddick on the snap. He drops back to pass. He looks over the middle. He was looking for the receiver, James Douglas, but it is incomplete on the play. FRA with good coverage on that play will force the incompletion, and it will be 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Wildcats once again with the single back formation. A tight end and 2 receivers out to the right side and 1 receiver out to the left. He'll roll out to his right side. He'll look to pass. He's found number 8, Alec Pratt, on the catch. He will gain about 8 or 9 yards on that play, and that'll bring up 3rd and short for the Wildcats. Wildcats looking to hurry up on this next play as there's a minute and 23 on the clock. But the Wildcats will take a timeout to stop the clock with 1 minute and 21 seconds. Wildcats will line up for this 3rd and short with a full backfield as there is 2 fullbacks and a running back. The ball will be handed off to number 1, Shannon Fain, as he is up the middle, and it looks like he has picked up enough yardage for the first down. Wildcats will look to move the ball fairly quickly as there's only a minute 15 left in the half. Wildcats have the ball at about the 20-yard line. Raddick will line up in the shotgun formation with two receivers out to each side. He drops back to pass. He looks for the quick pass over the middle, but it is intercepted by FRA's number 5. And it looks like he makes one cut towards the middle, another cut towards the outside, and he will score. FRA with about an 85-yard interception touchdown return. That is a huge momentum swing for the Panthers as they will score yet another touchdown right before the half. Wildcats will not be able to win the game if they keep turning the ball over. As the Panthers line up for the extra point, here's the snap. The kick is up, and it is good. Right up the middle, as the Panthers will now take a 17-7 lead over the Wildcats. The Panthers will set the ball up to kick it off back to the Wildcats with about 1 minute left in the first half. The Panthers have been kicking it short the whole first half. Let's see if they kick it deep this time or if they continue to kick it short. Holiday on the return. He's off to the left side, and he tries to get some extra yards, but he is stopped at the 36-yard line. Holiday getting a few yards on the return, and the Wildcats will start with the ball from their own 36-yard line with 43 seconds left in the first half. Reddick will line up in the shotgun formation with two receivers out to each side. They're looking to throw the ball again. He's found number 15, James Douglas, who's running towards the middle. He cuts across the field. He could be gone. He's got one blocker with him, and he is moving. He is going. He's brought out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Wildcats with a huge pass play on first down as they will be inside the 5-yard line with 27 seconds to go left in the first half. This will be huge if the Wildcats can make up their touchdown right back before the half. Wildcats will line up with two fullbacks and number 1, Shannon Fain, in the backfield. Fain tried to get up the middle but was stopped after no gain. The Wildcats will take a timeout to stop the clock with 20 seconds left in the first half. It will be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line for the Wildcats. Wildcats will come out of the timeout with a 2nd and goal. Looks like Fain is deep in the backfield, and there's a fullback in as well. Wildcats try to run the ball over to the left side, but it is stuffed by the Panthers' number 55. The Wildcats will have to call another timeout as it is now about 3rd and 7. And it will be 3rd and goal for the Wildcats with 12 seconds left in the first half. There will be a 2nd timeout taken on the field, this one taken by the FRA Panthers. It'll be very interesting to see what the Wildcats choose to do coming out of this timeout. They've had lots of success through the air tonight, and also with their quarterback, number 9, Will Reddick. Wildcats will line out in the shotgun formation with 3 receivers, James Douglas, Chance Jones, and Jordan Holiday out to the left. The ball is snapped. Reddick is looking to his left, but there's huge pressure. He tries to throw it away, and it'll be 4th down for the Wildcats as Reddick is forced to throw it away. Huge pressure coming from the Panthers tonight. It appears that the Wildcats will be looking to kick a field goal right before the end of the half. But there is a flag on the play. It looks like it will be a sideline warning against the Panthers. And the Wildcats will line up for the field goal to end the first half as there is 4 seconds left on the clock. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is straight through the center as the Wildcats will end the first half with a field goal. And at halftime, your score, the Franklin Road Academy Panthers 17, the Donelson Christian Academy Wildcats 10. Test. Welcome back to Joe Patterson Field inside Ken Redmond Stadium as we get set to kick off the second half between the Franklin Road Academy Panthers and your Donelson Christian Academy Wildcats. Score is currently FRA 17, DCA 10. FRA will kick it deep down where it will be picked up by Stewart, who will return it out to the 20-yard line. Wildcats getting very few yards on that return as they will start with the ball from their own 20-yard line. Wildcats looking to get on the board early after getting down in the first half. Reddick had a pretty good first half as the quarterback for the Wildcats, with one exception being that 85-yard interception touchdown by FRA. Reddick will line up the Wildcats in the I formation. He'll snap the ball. He'll quick pass out to James Douglas, but it is incomplete, as the Wildcats will now be faced with a 2nd and 10. Quick pass looked like a good idea as Douglas was open, but the pass just falls incomplete. Reddick will bring the Wildcats out this time in the shotgun formation as there's 2 receivers out to his right and 1 out to his left. He drops back and he will roll out to his left and he will try to avoid the pressure from the Panthers, but to no avail as he is shut down at the line of scrimmage. Panthers have been doing a great job during this game of blitzing the Wildcats. Wildcats will need to block a lot better if they're going to win this game. Wildcats will come out of the huddle for this 3rd down and 11 with 1 in the backfield. Reddick will roll out to his right. Oh, but he is stopped. Oh, no, but he has broken the sack. He will run. No, he will throw. And the pass is complete to number 15, James Douglas, which will be a 1st down. That is a good play by the Wildcats to avoid the sack and get a good gain. FRA fans are unhappy about that call, but there is no flag on the play, so the Wildcats will get a result of a 1st down, and the ball will now be spotted at the 38-yard line. Reddick once again, great job of avoiding pressure from the Panthers. He's done a great job of moving the ball with his legs tonight. Reddick will once again bring out the team with a single back formation with 2 receivers out to the right. He will roll out to the right one more time. He steps up to throw the ball, and it is off the hands of number 22, Chance Jones, as it falls incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Wildcats will line up for this 2nd and 10. There are 2 running backs in the backfield and Pratt as a tight end out to the left. There is a flag thrown on the play. Looks like it will be a false start against the Wildcats. That's not good, as it will back up the Wildcats 5 yards and it will remain 2nd and 15.
Procedure penalty, 2nd and 15, ball spotted at the 33.
Wildcats will come out after that penalty with 2 in the backfield. Looks like fullback Malik Smith and running back Nathaniel Stewart. Reddick will look for the quick pass, and it is over the head of the intended receiver, number 15, James Douglas. Coverage on the play by the Panthers, number 29 and number 2. That'll bring up a 3rd and long for the Wildcats as they need to move the ball. Reddick did a fantastic job last 3rd down of keeping the play alive and getting the 1st down for the Wildcats. Let's see if he can make some magic one more time. Reddick will drop back. He's looking. He's rolling out to his right. He throws it, and it is caught. Completed pass to number 22, Chance Jones, over the middle. But that is not quite enough for the 1st down, as he only picked up about 6 yards. That'll force a long 4th down for the Wildcats, as they will punt the ball away back to the Panthers. The punt is up in the air. It is rolling towards the sidelines. It is picked up, and number 2 is on the return. He has broken 2 tackles. He goes towards the middle of the field, but he is taken down by the punter, number 21, Nathaniel Stewart, and number 36, Malik Smith, as he picks up a gain of about 9 on the return, and he will give the Panthers good field position as they start from their own 46-yard line. Panthers will line up in the I formation as they got a huge momentum shift before the end of the 1st half. It's given to the fullback, but he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage by number 62, Dalton Crum, for the Wildcats. That's a big stop for the Wildcats as they give the Panthers a loss of about 3 or 4. That'll bring up 2nd and 13 for the Panthers.
Loss, 2nd and 12. Ball spotted at the 45.
Panthers will once again line up in the I formation with 2 receivers out to the left. The quarterback will drop back to pass. He is looking. He finds a receiver over the middle, and it is caught. That will be a gain of about 17 yards as number 23 will pick up the 1st down for the Panthers. On the stop made by Stewart for the Wildcats. FRA converts a huge 3rd down as they now get a fresh set of downs and will have the ball from the 39-yard line. Quarterback will toss it out to the running back, who tries to get up the middle, and he will not get much. But there is a flag on the play. Stop made after a gain of 1 by Shannon Fain.
Ball middle to carry, the tackle made by Ewan.
Let's see what this flag is on.
Flag on the play.
There will be a personal foul given to both teams. Those penalties will offset, and the Panthers will get a 2nd down for this play.
Offsetting penalties, 1st and 10 from the 39.
2nd down and 10 now for the Panthers. But there is a whistle on the field. And play will resume. Panthers quarterback drops. He looks for the quick pass over to the right side. It is completed to number 2, Looks like a gain of 5 for the Panthers. That'll bring up a 3rd and short for the Panthers. The Wildcats need a big stop here if they are going to win this game.
A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5 at the 34.
Panthers break the huddle once again in the I formation. Tight end out to the right side and 2 receivers out to the left. Wildcats have a group of linebackers. Pursuit by number 70, D. Ewan, but the catch is made over the middle of the field by number 2. That will be another first down for the Panthers. The stop was made by number 22, Chance Jones for DCA. And the Panthers will keep the chains moving with that gain of 15. Panthers, will now have the ball from the 30, from the about 40-yard line. Panthers seem to be moving the ball well through Wildcat territory at this point. The pass is lofted towards the corner. There's a fight for the ball, but it is caught for an FRA touchdown by number 2. Coverage on the play was by number 22, Chance Jones, but there is a flag on the play. I do not believe the flag will matter because it looks like it was a pass interference on the Wildcats. And yes, that is the call there. That's a pass interference on the Wildcats, number 22, Chance Jones. The penalty will be declined, resulting in an FRA touchdown.
Flag for pass interference on DCA. Points will stand.
The Panthers will now line up their extra point. Here comes the snap, the hold, and it is straight through the center. And the Panthers will now take a 24-10 lead over the Wildcats.
And the new score at the 6:32 mark of the third quarter. FRA 24, DCA 10. DCA would like to thank corporate partner Wellspring Builders Incorporated. Quality construction with service in mind. You can visit them at wellspringbuilders.com. DCA would like to thank our good neighbor State Farm agent, Barbara Stewart. Her office located at 3055 Lebanon Road. Like a good neighbor, Barbara Stewart and State Farm Insurance is there.
It looks like that penalty earlier for the pass interference will be enforced on the kickoff, and the Panthers will kick off from the Wildcat side of the 45-yard line. Set to kick off for the Panthers is number 42. Deep to return for the Wildcats is number 21, Nathaniel Stewart. The Panthers will kick it deep as it will go for a touchback, making the Wildcats start with the ball from their own 20-yard line. Wildcats will start this drive from the 20-yard line and in the I formation. Fullback will be number 50, Doug Jones, and running back 36, Malik Smith. Reddick will hand the ball off to Smith, who is stopped at the line of scrimmage by FRA. FRA has done a phenomenal job this game of just absolutely stopping the Wildcats on the ground.
Smith on the carry for the Wildcats. Stop made by Maitland for FRA.
Wildcats will once again line up in the I formation. Reddick under center. He'll drop back, play action. He's scrolling out to his right. He throws the ball deep. He's got Alec Pratt over the middle. He is down the sidelines. He keeps going, and he will make the reception and take the ball all the way down to the 20-yard line. That is a huge play for the Wildcats. Alec Pratt with an absolutely monstrous reception down the field.
For the Panthers.
Wildcats will move the ball all the way from their 20 to the Panthers' 20. And will line up in this play from the I formation. Ball is fumbled on the handoff by number 36, Malik Smith, and it is recovered by the FRA Panthers. After that huge play by the Wildcats, they turn around and just turn the ball over. The Panthers will now start with the ball from their own 21-yard line. That is a huge turnover by the Wildcats that they cannot afford right now. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter, your score is FRA 24, DCA 10. FRA will hand the ball off, but there will be a flag stopping the play. And it will be a false start on the Panthers, which will back them up 5 yards and will be 1st and 15.
False start on the Panthers, 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 from the 16-yard line.
We're not getting the camera. Okay, we're still not getting him.
Panthers will hand the ball off again, and he is up the middle. Stopped by the Wildcats. Looks like he got the penalty yardage back. Got back to the initial line of scrimmage, and it will be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Panthers will lining up an I formation. 2 receivers out to the quarterback's right. He drops back to pass. There's a quick pass to number 2 on the right side. Stop quickly made by number 22, Chance Jones. Looks like a gain of 5 for the Panthers. Will bring up 3rd and short. Ball will be spotted at the 30-yard line. Panthers will line up in the I formation with the receiver out to each side. He hands it off to the fullback who's up the middle, and he's breaking for a huge play. And a huge gain saved by number 15, James Douglas. But that gain is good enough for a Panthers first down. Ball is spotted at about the 48-yard line, where the Panthers will have a fresh set of downs, and they are moving the ball very well. Wildcats need to get a stop right here if they want to win this game. Panthers quarterback will line up. He is looking deep. He's got a receiver, but it is incomplete. Almost intercepted by number 21, Nathaniel Stewart, but just can't make the interception. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Panthers deep ball has worked very well this game. Panthers will line up in the I formation. Pitch out to the right side is stuffed by Douglas. Also on the stop, number 1, Shannon Fain. Panthers will get 0 yards on that carry as it'll be 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. 3rd and 10 from the 48.
Panthers will line up for this 3rd and long in a single back formation. Receiver to each side. Quarterback will drop back. He's looking, but the pressure from number 70, D. Ewan, forces the short pass as it is incomplete. Will bring up 4th down for the Panthers as they will punt it away to the Wildcats. The Panthers punt is deep in the air as it will keep bouncing, and the Panthers will down it in a good spot as the Wildcats will have to start deep in their own territory as they will have 1st down from about their own 2-yard line.
Down by Clark.
The Panthers' special teams has been exceptional tonight as their punts have gone for a long way. Wildcats set up this 1st down, looking to get out of their own territory. Looks like we're lined up in I formation. Reddick will take the snap. He'll look for a quick pass. He just lobs it up, and it is incomplete. Intended for wide receiver number 15, James Douglas. Pass sailing just beyond Douglas's reach. Will bring up 2nd down and 10 from the Wildcats' own 3-yard line. Wildcats will snap the ball. He'll hand it off, but it looks like that play has gone nowhere. Wildcats getting a very minimal gain as it will be 3rd and long. Wildcats really need to get some yards here to make some space for their punter or get a 1st down.
Loss of 1 on the play. 3rd and 11 from the 2.
Reddick will snap the ball. He'll look for a quick pass over to number 15, James Douglas. That'll be good for a Wildcats 1st down as they pick up 15 yards on the play. Nice job by the Wildcats number 9, Will Reddick, to keep the drive alive with that wonderful pass to number 15, James Douglas. Wildcats need to move the ball quickly as there's 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Reddick will line up with Fain in the backfield. He'll snap the ball. He's looking to pass. He looks deep, and it is incomplete. Out of reach of number 15, James Douglas. Panthers number 23 on the coverage. Panthers defense looking very strong this game. Wildcats looking to generate some offense with 1 in the backfield. Reddick will pitch it out to number 1, Shannon Fain, who's on the move. He tries to cut back towards the middle, but gets very few yards. That gain of about 3 will bring up 3rd and 7 for the Wildcats.
They're down in 6 at the 20-yard line for the Wildcats.
Wildcats looking to convert another 3rd down from the I formation. Reddick will get back. He's looking for the quick pass, but it is batted down at the line of scrimmage again. Panthers pass protection is looking very strong this game, as their defensive line has batted down about 4 or 5 passes. That'll force another punt from the Wildcats with 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Stewart's punt for the Wildcats goes up. Number 2 on the reception. Tackle made by number 26 after no gain on the punt return. Panthers will start with the ball from the Wildcats' 49-yard line.
Panthers will have it 1st and 10 from the DCA 48.
Panthers will line up with 1 in the backfield. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. He drops back to pass, but it is a draw play up the middle. There is a flag on that play. Looks like there was a face mask on the tackle by Pratt.
Ball went on the carry. Tackle made by Pratt. Flag on the play. Face mask.
After that gain of 5 and the penalty, the Panthers will pick up 20 yards on that face mask. That'll bring the Panthers to a 1st down. Ball will be spotted at about the 30-yard line in Wildcats territory. Panthers will line up in the I formation, tied in, motioning across the middle. And the Panthers will just let the clock expire, as at the end of the 3rd quarter, your score, Donelson Christian Academy 10, the Franklin Road Academy Panthers 24.
Your DCA connection for the replacement window. James Hardy siding, vinyl soffit and fascia is Centurion Stone and Exteriors. You can get them a call at 615-256-6695 or visit them online at CenturionStone.com. DCA's own Steve Edwards and Varsity Worship right here on the DCA campus every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. at the Merge Church. Again, the Merge Church worship services every Sunday at 10:30 right here on the campus of DCA. Lead pastor Stuart Edwards.
How funny would that be if he's got there's no face mask? Let me pick that up off the ground.
For cosmetic and family dentistry needs, call Dr. Mindy Thompson at 367-3509. Or you can visit Dr. Thompson online at drmindythompson.com.
The Panthers will come out with the ball in the 4th quarter, starting from the Wildcats' 30-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10. There's 1 running back in the backfield. As the Panthers quarterback snaps the ball, he pitches it out to the left side, and there is a hole, but it is filled up. And the Wildcats' number 15, James Douglas, will make the stop after a gain of 3.
Maitland, the ball carrier.
That'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Panthers.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 from the 26.
Run out to the right by the Panthers. Gets a good gain, but there is a flag on the play.
Maitland on the carry. Jones with the tackle, flag on the play.
The flag on that last play will be a holding call against the Panthers. That penalty will set them back 5 yards, and it will remain 2nd down. Ball will be spotted at about the Wildcats' 30-yard line.
Will now make it a 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Panthers will line up in the I formation. They'll play action pass. He's looking deep over to the left side, and it is incomplete. DCA's number 22, Chance Jones, on the coverage.
Broken up by Jones for the Wildcats. 3rd and 10 from the 30.
There is no flag on that play, so it will be 3rd and 10. Panthers will snap the ball, but there is a fumble on the play, and it is squirted out. And it is picked up by the Wildcats' number 1, Shannon Fain. The Panthers will turn the ball over to the Wildcats, and the Wildcats will start with the ball from the 42-yard line. Wildcats forcing a huge turnover on that play as they need to score on this drive. Good work by the Wildcats. Number 1, Shannon Fain, to fall on that ball and recover it for the Wildcats.
Wildcats from the 42.
Riddick will drop back. He's looking for the quick pass. He avoids one sack. He's still moving on his feet, but he is brought down at the line of scrimmage.
Reddick on the keeper.
No gain will result in 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
Gain of 1 to the second down and 9.
Wildcats once again come out in the single back formation. Tight end and a receiver out to each side. Ball is handed off to number 1, Shannon Fain, who's off to the left side. Gets a gain of about 5. That'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Wildcats.
For the Wildcats, tackle made by Clark.
Wildcats come out in the single back formation for this huge 3rd down play. Quick pass out to the right side, number 22, Chance Jones. He is on the move. He is fighting for extra yards, being pushed by his teammate, number 15, James Douglas. The ball will be spotted at the Panthers' 47-yard line. And that will be just enough for a Wildcats first down. That is a huge play for the Wildcats as they keep their drive alive. They need to score on this drive if they want to have any shot at winning. Reddick receives a snap. He hands it off to Fain, who is tripped up the middle. Looks like he was tripped up for a loss of 1. May have tripped over his own offensive line. That'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Wildcats. The Wildcats can't afford to have any more plays like that. They need to move the ball.
Tackled by Eli, 2nd and 10 from the 47.
Reddick will once again line up under center with 1 in the backfield. Reddick looks for the quick pass. No, he fakes. He's looking up the field. He can't find anybody. He's looking. He reverses the field. He's on the move. He's got 1 blocker, and he is taken out after a gain of 9. That is a fantastic job by Will Reddick to reverse the field and keep the play alive as he gains 9 yards on the play. The Wildcats will now be faced with a 3rd and short. The clock will stop as Reddick did get out of bounds with 7:59 left in the 3rd quarter. 7:59 left in the game.
Down and 2 for the Wildcats from the 38 of FRA.
Reddick will snap the ball. He is looking to throw, but there is pressure from the Panthers. He gets the pass off to number 22, Chance Jones, and it is broken up by number 15 from the Panthers. Jones is looking for that interference call, but he will not get it as the official will not throw the flag. That'll bring up a huge 4th down for the Wildcats as they need to convert. Big decision coming up for the Wildcats as they need to get this 4th down. They will line up in the I formation with fullback Doug Jones and running back Shannon Fain. It is handed off. Fain will get up the middle, and it looks like he will have the first down as he gets about 5 yards. That was a critical first down for the Wildcats as they are moving the ball now.
Waller on the tackle for the Panthers. First down and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Reddick will line up in the shotgun formation with Fain by his side. He receives a snap. He's looking to throw. He's under pressure. He's scrambling out. He throws the ball. He finds Chance Jones, but it is broken up by the Panthers.
Reddick
Reddick doing a great job keeping it alive with his feet. But the pass is just broken up by number 5 from FRA.
Breaks up the pass for the Panthers. Will bring up 2nd and 10 from the 34.
Wildcats will now be faced with a 2nd and 10 as the ball is on the Panthers' 39-yard line. Reddick will receive the snap. He's under pressure. He's almost sacked. He avoids another one, but he is finally brought down back at the line of scrimmage. Reddick avoiding 2 sacks, but he cannot avoid that third one as he is brought down after a gain of 1. That'll bring up a 3rd and long for the Wildcats.
Gain of 2 for a 3rd down and 8 from the 32.
Reddick will line up with 1 in the backfield. He fakes the handoff. There's pressure coming from his blind side, and he is sacked for a huge loss. Reddick is taken down for a loss of about 10. The Wildcats cannot afford that. It will be 4th and 20. Looks like the Wildcats punt team is on the field as they will give the ball back to the Panthers. The snap. The kick is up. And it will roll out of bounds. Ball will be spotted at the FRA 12-yard line. Wildcats need a stop right here as there is 6 minutes and 1 second left in the game. And they are still down 24-10.
13, where the Panthers will take over. DCA would like to thank Wilson Bank and Trust, a proud corporate partner. Visit their 2 branch locations on Donelson Pike, here in Donelson, or at Andrew Jackson Parkway in Hermitage, or visit them online at wilsonbank.com.
Panthers will line up with 1 in the backfield. Handed off to the right side. Stop made by number 53, Caleb Smith, after a gain of 1. It will now be 2nd and 9 for the Panthers.
Daniels with the carry. Smith on the stop for the Wildcats. Gain of 2, 2nd and 8 from the 15.
Panthers will line up one more time with a single back formation. Ball is handed off again. Gets off to the right side, and he's got an opening. There is a flag on the play, though.
Ball on the ball carrier. Douglas on the stop for the Wildcats. Flag
He did get enough for the first down, but once again, there is a flag on the play.
holding on FRA.
And the flag will be on the Panthers, backing them up. It will now be 2nd and long. Looks like about 2nd and 13 on the play. Wildcats need a stop right here as time is running out. There is 5 minutes left in the game. Panthers line it up. Draw play. Out to the left side, and he's got a big hole. He's got a blocker. He's running down. He's to the 40. Cuts up the field. He's got another block. He's at the 50. He makes He tries to get past Chance Jones, but to no avail. Jones will tackle him at about the Wildcats' 45-yard line. Wildcats were backing up the Panthers, but the Panthers break for a huge run to get out of their own territory. There is a flag on the play now. It looks like it will be a sideline warning against the Wildcats. Panthers hand the ball off. He's off to the left side, but it looks like he will be stopped just past the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Panthers once again line up in the single back formation. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. He pitches the ball off to the left. He will gain some yards, and he is still on the move as he is forced out of bounds by number 21, Nathaniel Stewart. Ball will be spotted at about the 35, 36-yard line. Looks like it is not enough for a first down. It'll be 3rd and short for the Panthers.
We'll bring up 3rd and 2 from the 37.
Panthers will line up in the I formation. Number 18 under center, and there is a whistle on the play. It looks like it will be a timeout taken by the Panthers.
Timeout, Panthers. For all of your family and cosmetic dentistry needs.
And with 3 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game, your score, DCA 10, FRA 24.
355-1033. You can visit Dr. Jones only.
FRA will come out of the timeout in the I formation. Hands the ball off up to the middle. Stopped after a very short gain by number 80, Jaron Warden. It will be close to a first down depending on the spotting by the officials. Ball appears to be spotted at about the 35-yard line as the Wildcats will take a timeout. And when play resumes, it will be 4th and 1 for the Panthers. It will be 4th and inches, and the Wildcats need a stop here if they want any chance at winning this ball game. Panthers will line it up. They'll hand it off. Oh, and there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
It will be false start on the Panthers, backing them up 5 yards.
Start, FRI.
And it will remain 4th down. It looks like on this 4th and 6, the Panthers will send out their punt team and try to pin DCA deep in their own territory. Panthers punt is up in the air. 22 back to return for DCA. But he will not return it, and the punt will be downed at the Wildcats' 10-yard line. Wildcats don't have good field position as they need to move the ball in a hurry as there's 3 minutes left in the game. Reddick will line up under center. He'll look for a quick pass over to the left side to Chance Jones, who is breaking a few tackles, but he's taken down. Looks like about a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and long for the Wildcats. Wildcats need to move the ball quick as they're in the no-huddle offense. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like the defense may have moved early. But the defense moved early because of a false start called on the Wildcats. That'll back them up 5 yards, and it will be 2nd and long. The Wildcats cannot afford the penalties at this time. Reddick back in the shotgun. Gets the pass. He's looking quick to his receiver, James Douglas, who just drops the pass. That'll bring up a 3rd and long for the Wildcats. Reddick once again in the shotgun. Stewart back with him. Reddick will take the snap. He's looking. He can't find him. He finds Chance Jones over the middle, but it is dropped. That'll bring up 4th down. Jones would have had a good gain over the middle, but the pass has just fallen incomplete. Timeout on the field taken by the Wildcats. It'll be 4th and long for the Wildcats coming out of the timeout. Reddick back in the shotgun. He's looking to his left to pass. He finds a receiver who is going down the sidelines. That is a good gain by the Wildcats. Chance Jones on the reception. Gain of about 15, but there is a flag on the play. That flag at the end of the play will be a 15-yard personal foul on the Panthers. That moves the ball for the Wildcats all the way up to their own 48-yard line.
Bring up a 1st and 10 from the 48 for DCA.
Reddick will once again come out of the shotgun with 3 receivers out to his right. Reddick drops back. He's looking. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to throw the ball, but it is incomplete. Intended for number 15, James Douglas.
Reddick's pass intended for Douglas, incomplete. 2nd down.
That will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Wildcats once again in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Reddick will drop back. He's looking to his left and is caught. Caught on the left side by number 22, Chance Jones, for a gain of about 3. That'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Wildcats.
Reddick's pass complete to Jones for a gain of 2. Pass was incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10 from the
Correction, the pass was now ruled incomplete by the officials, which will bring up a 3rd and 10. Reddick from the shotgun. He's looking over the middle, and it is caught by number 8, Alec Pratt. That is good for a Wildcats 1st down, as they are moving the ball with 1 minute and 33 seconds left in the game. Reddick, no huddle from the shotgun. He snaps the ball. He's looking. He's going deep, and there is nobody there, as it was intended for number 15, James Douglas. That will be 2nd and 10 now for the Wildcats. Reddick once again from the shotgun, scanning for a quick pass, finds James Douglas, who's making some cuts. That's good enough for a Wildcats 1st down, so the clock will stop as they reset the chains. Reddick once again, no huddle in the shotgun. Reddick will receive the snap. He'll look deep. He's got a receiver over the middle, as it is number 1, Shannon Fain. That is good for a Wildcats 1st down, as they will be inside the 10-yard line now. And there is now a holding penalty on the Wildcats, which will take away the good gain. The Wildcats will now be backed up 5 yards, and it will be 1st and 15. That's what to say. Reddick once again in the shotgun. There's huge pressure coming from the Panthers. Reddick looks deep. He's overthrows his intended receiver, number 22, Chance Jones. That'll bring up a 3rd and very long for the Wildcats. Ball is spotted at the 40-yard line. First down marker is at the 15. Wildcats will line up once again in the shotgun. Reddick's looking to pass. Pressure coming from the blind side. He's scrambling out to his right. He throws it off to number 1, Shannon Fain, but it is incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 25 for the Wildcats. Wildcats will set up for this 3rd and long. 2 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Reddick looks. He sees some pressure. He throws it. It's caught by number 15, James Douglas, trying to make a move up the middle. And he gains about 12 yards. That'll bring up 4th and about 15 for the Wildcats. There is a timeout on the field. It'll be 4th and 15 as the Wildcats look to convert. Reddick's pass. He throws it deep, and it is way out of reach of intended receiver number 15, James Douglas. The Panthers will now take over the ball from the 30-yard line with 28 seconds left in the game and a lead of 24-10. That's why you only do it against people that you. And the Panthers will take a knee and watch as the clock melts down. FRA will just watch the clock expire as the final 5 seconds will come off the clock. And the FRA Panthers have won at DCA 24-10.
Franklin Road Academy 24, Donelson Christian Academy 10.